Generally, when I do these presentations for you guys, the questions are better than the speech that I make. So why don't we just run right into it? Who's got the first question? Yes, sir. Some have said that.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
You were at the last one. That was the exact thing I said at the last one. That falls into the category of will not confirm nor deny. That'll be. I got to leave something for you guys hanging out there as a surprise. Sorry. Who's next? Yes, ma'am.
So is Arnold going to open it?
No. Arnold has no role in this movie, and we thought that would be a cool thing to do, but with everything going on, it's just not going to happen. So, yes. Sorry? Media Day is May 21st. The PR folks are putting together all the plans now for what kind of opening events. Are we going to have a sleepover? I don't know. Are we going to have a pre-opening party? I don't know. We're 2 months away from getting all this, and right now is the time we start putting those plans into place. So believe me, you guys will be the first to know. And I can't think of a coaster opening we've ever done where we didn't have some kind of a preview event. So I'm sure we'll have something. But I'm an anonymous source when it comes to that. Next. Yes, sir.
I'm told you have to. How much inches do you have to be the rider?
How many inches are you? The height restriction on this ride is, Neil, is it 42 or 48?
48.
It's 48. 48 inches. I can tell from here you have it made. Next. Well, you're not going to have a problem riding Terminator. It does not have over-the-shoulder harnesses, and that's the limiting factor for most people. I will say that I never want to give these absolute answers like, oh yeah, anybody will fit, and then that one guy shows up that for whatever reason doesn't fit, and I read about it in the LA Times. But if you can ride Colossus or any other wood coaster, you'll fit in this fine. Yes. The determining factor is really not the seatbelt length at all. It's the position of the individual lap bar. So if the individual lap bar criteria is met, then all the other restraints and everything else will work as well. So I don't like seatbelt extenders, by the way. I think the restraint should be designed properly to take care of it all in itself without adding extra parts on it, and that's what we have on this. Yes?
How noisy is the ride, or is it not noisy?
You know, it's interesting you asked me that question because I know that answer. Its peak at 100 feet from the center line of the track is 72 decibels on the A scale. Don't ask me why. Neil shakes his head all the time when I put this stuff out there. Yes. Yes, it will have Flash Pass for it. Somebody else? Yes. I don't know if we're going to do single rider line or not. One of the issues we have with all of that on this particular ride is we want to make sure that everybody gets through the pre-show, because that's a very important part of the experience. So it's kind of hard to get everything, regular line, Flash Pass line, single rider line, ADA access, all of these things, and get them to all merge into the pre-show area. So remains to be seen on that one. Yes. I'm sorry, X? Had it yesterday. Oh yeah, you can get the Flash Pass, the new Q-Bot system, and X2 is available. Stand this way against the wind. You can.
Sometimes I'd rather just yell.
The new Q-Bot system, X2, is available. If you get the gold Q-Bot, you can do X2 that way, and we've had a lot of success with that. It's obviously something that there's a lot of demand for. Someone else? Yes. There are 8 coaches that hold 2 people each. So if my math is right, that's 16. And I bet you hope my math is right, since I'm building this coaster. Anyone else? Yes. You know, that one I don't know. I'm going to take a wild guess and say, well, this is the lift going up. So when you come down this drop, I'm going to say it's probably in the neighborhood of about 40. Yeah. Top speed's 55. Anyone? Anyone? In the back.
Okay. Now, you talk about everything being available May 21st. Does that mean every aspect that you have planned will be available?
If it's not, you can ask the guy that took my place what happened. The plan is that, yes, when we present this to the media and present this to the world, everything is going to be running. Now, barring earthquake, volcanoes, you know, anything like that.
Say the word earthquake.
You should have been with me in 1994 looking at the Batman track, which was half put together when the 94 earthquake came. That was a good day. That was a good day. Anyone else? Okay, I want to again thank you guys for showing up. I want to remind you that there are index cards available for the question and answer session later this afternoon, this evening over at Magic Moments. If you have a question that you're burning to ask, write it down. That way you'll be sure that we'll get it. Of course, we'll be taking questions live from people sitting in the audience as well. But if you may not want to jump up and down and get our attention to ask, or have some kind of stage fright and you want to write it down on a card, we'll be able to make sure we address all of those as the evening goes through. Neil, you want to give a little direction?
It did it to me last time. This is the only tour we're bringing back here. So this is a one-time shot for any photos you want to take. So you got a few minutes to do that. We just ask you don't come up on the foundation, but you can walk through, in this area and take any photos you want. This is definitely an angle you won't get to see again. So shoot while you can. And for those of you that have the 12 o'clock lunch, if you're over there about 12:15, 12:30, we should have the line down and you can go right on in. For those of you that are a little bit behind schedule and have the 11:30 lunch, just go on over with the 12 o'clock, 12:15 people, and we'll get you in. All right? We'll see you in a bit.